Hey everybody, this is Frank from Pirate Ninja, and we're going to be doing a few videos on Division. It's the beta weekend, and we've got access, so we're going to use it. I'm first going to go over this little video. It's going to be a pretty short one. We're going to go over kind of the HUD. It's really cool in this game. It's kind of in your face and in your face interface. That's funny. Anyways, it looks cool. I love it. So. I've just playing this on the Xbox One, so the controller that I'm going to be talking about is the Xbox One controller. For you PS4 fans, just kind of convert that over. And I'm streaming this to my PC so that I could use the mouse to kind of gesture to things. And so this is my character. I'm like level 5 or whatever, and this is the HUD that follows you around. Like if I'm following around, see it's always near me. And this here's my ammo. This is currently what's in the magazine, and then what I have available. Let me show you. See? Okay. Reload is X, and you can see how you have the little reload timer here, which is kind of nice when you're sitting there in cover. This game is a cover-based game, so some people are fans of that, some are not. This I'm feeling is very rewarding. Because sometimes it's a cover-based game, but you could like kind of force it to not be that. You can kind of just force your way through. And this, I mean, I'm sure you could, but it is so beneficial to be in cover because things come around all the time. It's an open world, so things will kind of like come up from behind you and stuff like that, and you just gotta find yourself a little niche. And I could tell like through the gameplay, and I'm not very far in. I've only played for about 3 hours. But you could tell that like your character, if given enough time, can take on all of New York City and clean it up. So it's kind of a cool feeling when you're playing the game. Sorry, back to the HUD. So we have your health up here. These are your grenades. I currently have flashbang grenades. This is like your med packs. And then you have abilities. So this is an RPG with skill points, and hear gunfire in the background. It's awesome. So you actually like level up skills and stuff like that. And currently I have 2 skills. This one here is like a grenade that I'm able to launch somewhere and then detonate later on. So I'll just launch it over to there. And then this is the blast radius here. And then I can press LB again, or I'm sorry, RB again. Detonate. Okay. And then for grenades, you just tap left on the D-pad, and then it's gonna give you this little blast radius thing again. You see where I'm able to kind of show where I want it to go. That's pretty cool. And then just launch it with the right trigger. Red area means danger zone, blast. Left button's my other ability that I have unlocked, and that's just a heal. And it can heal party members and stuff like that. I mean, this is an RPG. You're gonna be playing with other friends in MMORPG. Which again also feels very rewarding. Other games that just throw that, added people in game, kind of like Destiny. I kind of feel like Destiny is a game that really can be played solo without much of a difference. This game, while yes you can play solo, it feels way more rewarding to have friends with you. You clear buildings faster, they have your back. There's a lot of like flanking and stuff like that that can be beneficial with this game. And then it's we have different weapons too, of course. You carry 3 different guns. You have your pistol, your assault rifle, and then your pistol, assault rifle. I don't know, I forget what that was called, but you know what I'm talking about. That. Submachine gun or some shit, I don't know. So, that's pretty cool. Okay. So, as you're going up on a street, you'll see, well, I have a quest going on over here, or a mission going on over here, not called quest in this game, but that's basically what it is. This is an RPG. You'll see that yellow line right here, and this is basically showing you where the quest is. Now, in the beginning of the game, you're going to see that this is kind of a waste. It's not needed. I mean, it's just so obvious. You see how much it just follows you around, or like it's showing you where to go. It's not following you, but really, I mean, do you really need it that much? Do the dot. You only need the dot. We've all played shooters. We don't need this line. Now, when you're in actually like a encounter, which kind of feels like a dungeon, I guess you'd call, with a boss and such and stuff. That little line becomes important because you're in a building that, you know, we're in like a semi-post-apocalyptic New York where things are just a mess. There has been a virus outbreak or whatnot. That little line actually helps you a lot because there's been times where I've been in other games and I'm like, I just want to get the hell out of here so I can get to this next thing and be done, yada yada yada. Well, that little line actually helps. Here in the streets, when it's straight lines, okay, not that big of a deal. Later on, it'll become important. So, you know, we got a mission. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to encounter something, somebody to fight, and then you can hover over people and see how it's green. He's a good guy. He doesn't like a gun in his face. Surprise, surprise. If they're red, they're hostile, and somebody that can be taken out. And then you gain experience and levels and everything. It is truly an RPG, but a shooter. And one thing I want to note too. I mean, like, look at this, beautiful. I mean, it's awesome. You are in New York. Like right away, you start off at Madison Square Garden. It's really cool. And I haven't found a street that I can't turn down. Like, it's a pretty big open world. I'm in what's called the Dark Zone, which feels like it's kind of this open side mission worlds. It looks like PvP could be frequent here, or you know, you can find other players. Is what I mean. And so, okay, let's go over a couple things while we're looking for some bad guys. It is a cover-based game, so you just walk up to something, you press A, you got cover. B, you climb up or over something. And then something that's important that I really think should be mastered, you should be doing it this way because you save yourself so much damage. Say I want to take cover over there behind that barrier by the dog, apparently. You hold down A. Instead of like coming out of cover and running over there, you're going to be exposed so hard. But if you hold down A and the entire time until completion, you see a little white line. You run faster, you run low, it's clean. I find that it's a lot easier to advance. And another big advantage to this game, and I'm having a lot of likes, guys. Another big advantage to this game is that these firefights will break out, and you truly feel it's a battle for every inch that you can get. So you're coming closer and stuff like that. All of a sudden, something else will spring in. You know, reinforcements or just another wandering troop comes in, and you feel like you got to fall back. Well, that's, you know, a big advantage. Another thing, you know how I was throwing my grenade and you can see that red area? You can see that on me as well. So if that happens and I'm in cover, like all of a sudden this area will turn red, you double tap A and you just boogie on out, man. Find another piece of cover. Boom, you're good. And that double tap A thing, I had found out a little late. Took a few grenades to the face. But I'm really starting to like this game. Again, just 3 hours in. There's much more to go. The beta, unfortunately, I can't go any further with the main story missions. I was kind of digging it. You're kind of creating a home base. I don't want to get too much into story, as we all know. But you're creating like this home base and stuff like that, so you can't go too far in. You kind of create the first part. But the Madison Square Garden part, like at first before I got into the Madison Square Garden encounter, I thought maybe a little bit too easy to game. Okay, here we go. We got some fighting going on. Awesome. So those are hostiles. Those are level 5s. We're going to get cover here. But yeah, until then it's a little bit easy game. And then once you get to your first encounter and you actually have like a boss to fight, much harder. Awesome. It's, you know, it's actually challenging. It's a lot of fun. Okay, let's kill these guys. This is going to be fun. So we're going to go ahead and, so we got, looks like 2 of them. We have the map in the top corner here. These are showing missions, and this is like, I think this is the subway. And then we see the red that shows up on top because the hostiles are in front of me. So, let's go in. Alright, I'm seeing
this is Barrel 3, over. 3. We'll link up with you shortly.
Totally exposed, but they don't see me yet. And you can actually sneak up on them and throw a grenade from behind. Let's try that out. I saw that on the... Oh, I don't have any grenades on me, of course. Well, I do have my special ability. There we go. One down. See, that one gave me XP right above his head. There is like a... aim assist. Like when you first come out of a crouch, kind of like Grand Theft Auto 5. You have like this aim assist, but it doesn't stay true to them, like in Grand Theft Auto 5. Where like that'll follow through. Oh, great. You do have melee, and it's the stick. Which does not seem very effective. That took 3 hits. Okay, but we have one more. Where's the last one? I'm not seeing him. He's this way as we see on the map. There they are. You upgrade guns, there's shops and stuff like that. I'll show that in another video, like the actual base that you're working on. And my first upgrade on this gun is going to be the recoil. It's so terrible. This is actually an item drop, so I'm glad this happened. You can see we have, you know, ooh, carbine, cool, let's take it. Oops, wrong button, of course, why not? When I'm doing a video. You have a lot of melee guys that'll run up while you're like in cover and stuff. Make sure you reload a lot because people will come out of nowhere. See, you just have more coming in.
Forces approaching.
Alright, let's get up on this. I know a lot of you guys that are like really good at first-person shooters. I'm like totally laughing right now. Man, this guy sucks. I play a big variety of games, not just shooters. And I'll be the first to admit to all my friends, I am not the best at shooters. I just love playing them. Got somebody trying to get my spot. Oh, man. Okay, so I think we... Oh, there he is. Okay. It's right on the D-pad for health. Boom, get my health up a little bit. Use my special, put a grenade next to that guy.
Area secured. Hostiles neutralized.
Awesome. So now, okay, so we get supplies, credits, and these credits could actually be used for the upgrades, for purchasing new items and stuff like that. And then there's actually a tech wing that I haven't unlocked yet that, you know, I'm not sure exactly what it'll give you, but when I do, I'll make sure to make a video for it. I'm hoping to kind of make big progress within these, you know, 3 days so we know what's going on with this game. So far, I'm really liking it, but not very far in. There are, so I just picked up some ammo off this dude, and it's an automatic pickup, so that's pretty sweet. But there are boxes you'll find that, like, they tend to be right before you get into an encounter, and they're just full resupply boxes. There's also one right before you leave your base, and it fills your grenades and everything like that. That's cool, but it does take away from the fact that I have to worry about my ammo. I have not had to worry about my ammo at all, and I've just wasted it plenty of times, but I haven't had to worry about it. So, good thing, you know, in some ways, but I think for the difficulty thing, you know, I kind of like to have to worry about my ammo a little bit. It makes it a little harder. Is that a rat? That is a straight up rat. Okay. So, anyways, just kind of want to show some stuff, you know, cover game you hold to kind of get out of cover, all kinds of stuff like that. Controller is being a pain, thanks. You know, little things like that are pretty cool. But that's the first look, and I'll do more videos as I play and see more things civilian in need. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Anyways, so and I'm just totally putting a gun at her like an ass. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, happy gaming.